Let's get it started with Anthony Edwards, because this one hurts. This is the injury report for Sunday, March 15th, 7 games in the NBA, and this is the early edition. We were hoping for a clean sheet going into a Western Conference Finals preview between Minnesota Timberwolves and the OKC Thunder, but the Wolves had other plans. Reports coming out of Minnesota before the big game today have Anthony Edwards listed as questionable due to right knee soreness. Now, if you enjoyed the game between Wolves and Warriors a couple of nights back, there was a moment when Edwards grabbed his knee and grimaced while making his way back up the court. Scary moment for Wolves fan, but now he appears on the injury report. We know it's not a serious injury and Edwards maintains that he's good, but that is something to keep an eye on in the final stretch of the season. Timberwolves head into Oklahoma, currently sitting in the 6th seed. They are tied in the win column with 3 other teams jockeying for playoff position. Rockets are 3rd with 41 wins, followed by the Lakers, then the Nuggets. Every game is important and can determine which of these teams will secure home court advantage. Y'all want a parody in the NBA? Well, here you go. And the injury report for the Thunder. J-Dub still remains out with the strained right hamstring. Isaiah Hartenstein has been day-to-day with a left calf contusion. He's on the reports. That's questionable. Now let's check on the very early line for Vegas and see what they think about the injury to Edwards. The reigning champions are slightly favored in this one. Doesn't look like Edwards on the injury report has impacted the line at all. Thunder coming in at minus 375 and T-Wolves at plus 300 with a 6.5 spread. Your over-under is currently 229.5, which is reasonable considering these two teams can go either way. Thunder are tough to beat at home, especially the way Shea Butter's been playing as of late. Wolves have mean struggling on this road trip, only beating the lowly Warriors. We're going with the over and Thunder. Continue their win streak and bring it to 8 games in a row. Next up, we have the Battle of Mavs versus Cavs. This is a home-and-home matchup, and the Cavs slapped the Mavs on Friday. Dallas by 33 points. This shouldn't be any different with the Cavs at home. Dallas' injured list is as long as a CBS receipt. Daniel Gafford and Klay Thompson are doubtful. PJ Washington is questionable, and Caleb Martin is probable. And if you missed it, Kyrie Irving and Derek Lively Jr. are both out for the season. Cavs are still without Jared Allen, dealing with tendonitis in the left knee, and Max Struss is probable. The only thing really to decide in this game is if Cavs will score 237 on their own. 237.5 is our over-under with a 14.5 spread. Cavs minus 1,100 and Mavs plus 700. Cavs take this one. I think we come under the 237.5. This is take the 3-hour trip up north to visit the Toronto Raptors. Raptors have a fairly poor record against top teams in the league. Kyler Murray Boyle sitting out another game for Toronto with a left thumb sprain. Pistons are without Isaiah Beef. Stu Stewart taking care of a strained left calf. Good news for Piston fans is Alzer Thompson has been upgraded to probable after sit out the last several games. Looking at the line, this could be one of the underrated games of the day. Maybe even a first-round playoff preview. Raptors, the underdogs at home at plus 145, and the Pistons are minus 172. 2.5 spread, and our over-under is at 223.5. I'm going with the Raptors at home on a Sunday afternoon. Defensive matchup should secure the under for this one. Pacer and Bucks. What was once a budding rivalry and shriveled into a mediocre matchup this season, Giannis sat out yesterday against the Hawks. We can anticipate him sitting this one out as well. Indiana, on the other hand, has an injury list longer than a Cheesecake Factory menu. All these players are questionable. Are you ready? We got Quentin Jackson, TJ McConnell, Andrew Nembhard, Aaron Nesmith, Ben Shepherd, Obi Toppin, Ivica Zubac, and Pascal Siakam is doubtful. Tyrese Halliburton is out for the season. Indiana is running a team of scrubs for this one. But Vegas has it closer than I expected. Pacer plus 245 and Bucks minus 290. Not enough talent to hit the over-under of 229.5. Taking the under and without Giannis, Pacers could surprise us. And in their 12-game losing streak, taking the Pacers for the upset. Trailblazers and 76ers. Sixers coming off a close call against the lowly Brooklyn Nets yesterday afternoon. This is a back-to-back for them, and their roster is very much depleted. Portland's Shaedon Sharpe is out with a leg injury. The Time Lord, Robert Williams, is questionable with a left knee injury. Vegas likes the Blazers, as do I, for the win at minus 270. Philly is plus 240. The spread is 4.5. The early over-under currently 228.570. Sixers will have to keep up with the scoring to have a chance. Taking the over of 228. Knicks and Warriors. Knicks with a rare Sunday evening game. The afternoon matinee spot must have been booked. The Knicks have Josh Hart and Jeremy Sohan is questionable, and Deuce McBride is out for the season. I need to take a deep breath before I go into the injury report for the Warriors. Warriors on a field trip to New York City because none of their players will be dressed for the game. Ready for this? Quentin Post is questionable. And the rest are all confirmed is out Jimmy Butler, Seth Curry, Steph Curry, Draymond Green, Al Horford, D'Anthony Melton, Moses Moody-An, Kristaps Porzingis. I really believe that Steve Kerr might be starting a point guard. The line is not as laughable as I thought it might be, with all things considered. +550 for the Warriors, while the Knicks are favored at -667. Spread is 10.5 with an over-under of 223.5. Knicks get the victory at home, and both teams combined for less than the 223. Final matchup of the night. Battle of the lottery balls and a race to the bottom. The league's two worst teams going at it. Let's take a look at the line because we all know these two teams have no interest in trying to win. Looking at it, you would never know. These two teams have combined for only 36 wins this season. 1.5 spread. Over-under is 233.5. I don't know who wants it the least. Have fun with this one, sports fans. Did you make it to the end? How about subscribing? And I hope you get your dream house and your dream car. We'll be back to take you through Monday's games and, of course, injury report and updates. Enjoy the games and have a great weekend. Peace in the Middle East.